Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Collar X Malice. In the last episode, we were saved by 3 good-looking guys. Fortunately, our poison has been neutralized, but now we just gotta talk about what's going on exactly. So you could just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
You're just going to let her go? It'd be trouble if she disappears on us, but if we force her to come with us, people around her will get suspicious, no? I understand why you're worried, Sasuke, but her fear just now, I don't think it was an act. If she really is just a victim in this, then we're not the only ones here who want to know the truth.
When they all turned to face me, I nodded. Of course I want to know too. I don't want to go on not understanding anything.
Sasuke, she's a cop. She won't run away. So far, all of the victims of the X-Day incidents have been murdered. She was the only one who was given an out. Isn't it natural to suspect her? But you don't suspect her, do you, Yanagi-senpai? No, not right now. I have no reason to. There's no reason to trust her either. Then, for now, let's just leave her be? If she suddenly disappears, somebody will come looking for her here, and then we'll be in trouble, right? So... Understood. Let's leave it at that. Even if she runs, we'll just find her and have her spill everything she knows.
I already said I'm not going to run away.
Hoshino, we'll send someone to pick you up later, so just wait at the police station for now, okay? You'll probably feel safer there, too.
Okay. The way he was constantly looking out for me made my anxiety ease up a little. The man called Sasuke showed apprehensiveness with his every word, but I didn't feel that at all from Yanagi. And the other one, Enomoto was it? I don't really know much about him. As soon as I thought that, I felt someone's eyes on me. Why is he staring?
In that letter, they said not to tell anyone about the collar, but you don't seem that smart, so you might just let something slip.
Hey! You've, known me for all of 3 seconds and you're already making that judgment? Rude. What?
Sasuke, leave her alone. We might have neutralized the poison, but it's not like we managed to get rid of the collar. Choose your words a bit more carefully. Well, in the letter, they also mentioned they'd be observing us through it. Hoshino.
Hearing him call my name, I turned around. When I did, Yanagi took my scarf, which had come loose, and wrapped it around my neck properly.
For now, we still don't know what the criminal is planning. It's best if you don't show the collar to anyone at the station.
Got it.
Then, we'll be going back now. It's possible the criminal is still around, so you should meet up with your boss as soon as possible.
Okay. When they left, I took out my cell phone. Mochida-senpai called me a few times. When I checked the clock, I noticed that it's been almost 2 hours since I arrived at the park. Oh, that's not good. I've been playing hooky from work for 2 hours.
Hoshino!
I'm so sorry, boss. Mochida-senpai.
Where have you been? You weren't picking up your phone. I thought you'd gotten caught up in trouble or something.
I did. I'm so sorry, and I can't even tell you. I'm sorry for worrying you.
You're not the type to just put off calling because you didn't feel like it. Did something happen?
Well, in all likelihood, I should report what's happened because it could be connected to the X-Day incidents. But I don't know what'll happen if I talk. Eventually Well, we can't because they told us if we tell the police about the collar, I'll die. So our choice is number 2. Don't tell him. I shouldn't say anything yet.
Now, we have asked you not to mention any of this to the police. We also do not want any unnecessary trouble. If you were to lose somebody close to you, you would be sad, would you not?
Since I don't know where the criminal might be hiding right now, I should be watching what I say. They did say they'd be observing us through the collar. Actually, on my way here I saw a schoolboy about to test out his gun on a dog.
I thought there had been less people doing stuff like that recently, but they aren't all gone, huh?
Right after the gun laws were lifted, there were lots of young people itching to test out their guns, despite the fact that the guns all came with registration numbers. Mochida-senpai also knows that, so it doesn't seem like he thinks I'm lying.
So, what did you do about that schoolboy? Did he stop after you talked to him?
Well, he was apparently stressed out due to some trouble at home. I talked to his parents too, and it seemed like he was sorry about what he did. Though, I think I should check up on him in a few days, just in case.
Yeah, that should be good. Lots of people regret what they've done after the initial rush is over.
That's true.
As long as he didn't shoot, there's still hope. You've managed to save a young man from straying onto the wrong path. Good job.
Not at all. It doesn't change the fact that I didn't pick up the phone and ended up worrying you. I'm really sorry. I bowed to him, trying my best to ignore the nagging of my conscience.
Well, as long as nothing's happened to you, it's okay. I was really late too.
Huh? Really? Did the perpetrators delay him on purpose?
Yeah, I couldn't find the car keys for some reason.
I guess these people from Adonis hid his car keys. Mochida-senpai. I could imagine him running around like a headless chicken, looking for the keys far too easily. Also, this is actually totally like him, apparently.
It has nothing to do with my organization skills. Probably.
Mochida-senpai can be disorganized sometimes, so to him losing things isn't a rare occurrence. While I got caught up in all of this, he was looking for keys. I suddenly felt very tired.
That's why I was in a rush when I came here, but when I arrived, there wasn't anybody suspicious around. Maybe the call was just a prank.
Right. I wish.
But, just to be on the safe side, let's patrol this area for a bit, then we'll go back. We might run into more juvenile delinquents like the one you found earlier.
Yeah. Afterwards, Mochida-senpai and I patrolled the area, but we didn't find any juvenile delinquents or anybody connected to the X-Day incidents. When we returned to the station, I sat at the desk to write my report. I gripped the pen and placed its tip on the sheet of the paper, but my hand wouldn't move. Working in special prevention, listening to the citizens, writing reports, that's what my normal day was like. X-Day incidents, even though we're also part of the force, our department wouldn't even dream of dealing with something like that directly. The most we do is hand over information to the investigators. And yet, I placed my hand on my throat, confirming the presence of an object there. So, this really happened. Though right now I didn't feel anything unusual. As long as I had this collar, the fear of death would be my constant companion. According to the criminal, they're observing me now. Even a tiny slip-up could cost me my life. The hand, which was still gripping my pen, started shaking. Stop. If I keep acting like this, the others will notice that something's wrong. I have to keep acting as normal as possible. As I was trying to cheer myself up, I suddenly remembered that voice.
It's okay. I'll save you.
It's okay. He repeated these words over and over reassuringly. Right. He said he used to be in the police. I have to check if he was telling the truth or not. I fired up the computer and clicked on the icon for a database accessible only to the police. I won't be able to access detailed information, but I should be able to check which department he belonged to. I typed Ig Yanagi into the search bar and...
Hoshino?
What? Jeez, he must have scared the crap out of me.
Whoa.
When I turned around, the person who was standing there turned out to be Saiki. Saiki? I quickly closed the search window with a click of the mouse. You were still here at the station?
What, is that a crime? There was a call earlier, so I was sent to the scene.
Ah, come to think of it, Mochida-senpai mentioned something like that.
Thanks to that, I had to write another report, and that's why I'm still at work at this hour.
I see. You're working hard.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you're still here too. I thought you'd gone home a while ago.
I was called to help with an incident too. There wasn't much trouble on my end, though.
Liar.
I came back to the station because I had to write my report.
So, we both met with a terrible fate. Seems like there were a lot of calls today in particular. Ah, right. Sorry for interrupting you. When I saw you, I couldn't stop myself from saying hi.
Oh, he loves us. Why aren't you romanceable, Saiki? You're not interrupting. Thanks to that, I feel a bit better now. Both Mochida-senpai and Saiki are the same as always. Because of what I got involved in, I was especially grateful for them being here for me.
What are these delightful words I hear? But, well, since you're a woman, if the overtime is too hard on you, why not appeal to Mr. Mochida directly?
No, that would be kinda...
It doesn't hurt to try. Mr. Mochida might not look it, but he's a guy you can rely on.
What do you mean he doesn't look at? He looks plenty reliable. I mean, he may be slightly scatterbrained, but still a good guy.
And also, you look really tired.
Huh?
You can't fool your classmate. Well then, you haven't eaten dinner yet, have you?
Well, I did eat a light one. Is that a lie? We haven't had time to eat with all the being drugged and stuff. Well, anyway, that's it for that episode. We shall continue talking to Saiki in our next episode, and wait for whoever Yanagi said he's going to send to pick us up. So hope to see you there or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.